nice. So I encourage everyone to take it at their own pace. And you know, if there's any move that bothers you at all, you can always go back to a move that we've done previously that feels good. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy the class. Let's get started for everybody's breath. Let's get started for everybody's breath. All right. So we're going to go. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale everything back down. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Nice deep breath in. So we're thinking about not only filling up our low belly, but expanding our rib cage as well. And exhale down. Good. We're just gonna warm up here a little bit. Swing the arms. You can imagine you have water on the ends of your fingers and you're trying to get the water off your fingers. 2 and 1. Good. We're going to take this to the side. So we're going to go side to side. Good. And let's take it with the legs. Nice and easy. No tension in the body. Excellent. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Taking it back to center. Just turning my feet out. If your feet aren't already turned out, that's how we're gonna stand. We're gonna reach up and take it to the other side. Reach. Reach. So if you're not used to doing a lot of stretching at the moment, I might cue you to reach, 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 reach. If you're that person who's not doing a lot of stretching, might want to just take it easy and not do the full expression. Reach. 2 and 1. Good. I want you to turn from your waist. So turn your belly button, reach to the corner. Turn your belly, reach. 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 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to take it low. Reach low and low. So I can already hear a little bit of creaking in my hips right now. Reach low. So you can think of your muscles like an elastic band. And if you were to put an elastic band in the freezer and then try to stretch it, it would snap, right? So same thing with your muscles. If you try to stretch your muscles when they're cold, you're gonna injure yourself. So that's why we're taking the time to move. Good, 1 more. Good, let's take it up. Slight tuck with the tailbone. Take it down and up. So I'm pressing back, pressing my knees back behind me. So really stretching through your adductors. That's your inner thigh. Good. 2, 1. Good. Walking those feet in. Excellent. So slight bend in the knees. Tummy's drawn in. I'm going to pick my foot up, lift it over a fence. Lift and lower. Really opening up the hip socket. Lift and lower. Good. Let's take this to the other side. Slight bend in the knee. Tummy tight. Still breathing. So it's a little colder out there than I expected it to be. So I was just outside and I just came in and had to put on 2 sweaters because I was cold. So this is nice to warm up the body a little bit. Good. One more time. Hopefully your hips feel a little bit more free. Okay, we're going to take it back to our plies. So pressing the knees out, take it down and up, down and up. So we're going to add some upper body to this just to warm up the shoulders. What we're going to do, lifting the arms up in space. Excellent. You're going to grab 2 ropes, pull. Good. Push the arms up. Let's try that again. Pull. So really actively pull. Pull, 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 pull. Pull. Chop. You're going to flip the palms out. Push the walls away. Push the walls away. Push, 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 push. Lift. Grab those ropes again and pull. Pull. Up. Flip the palms. Push the walls away. Lift up. Pull. Good. Let's stay down for just a moment here. You're going to lift one heel. Press to the side. Come back. Lower the heel. Now we're starting to get warm. At least I am. Back and down. Press. Back. Press. Back. Good. Walking the feet in will give those legs a little break. Good. Okay, so we're going to work on the shoulders a little bit. So we're going to roll one shoulder towards the ear and then slide the scapula into your back pocket. Same side. Pull up. And back. 2 more. One more time. Okay, let's try the other side. Pull it up. And slide it down and back. So think about your back muscles pulling that shoulder blade back into place, right? One more time, lift. And lower, good. Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees, tummy turned on. We're gonna lift the arms above the head. Okay, so I'm just turning to the side. You guys can stay right where you are. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one arm back in space and reach back. Take the other arm back and reach. So thinking about what joint you're moving from, because people really love on this exercise, or when I teach it live, they'll bend from the elbow. So I want you to think about reaching from the shoulder. Good. Let's take both arms, reach back. We still have the slight tuck with our tailbone, okay? So you've got your tummy turned on and reach back. Good. I'm gonna walk back so you can see my hands. You're gonna grab those two ropes, step your feet apart, pull, 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 pull. Press up in space. Push the air away. Pull those two ropes. Press the walls away. Still breathing. Good. So now that our shoulders are warm, we're going to do a nice deep stretch for our shoulders now. So you can walk your feet in a little bit. You're going to take one hand, turn your palm towards the ceiling. Keep turning till it starts to feel a little bit uncomfortable and then ease off. Okay? You're going to tuck your tailbone under. You're going to take your hand, cross it across your midline. Let your chin drop. So relax your head. Take your arm. Take it to the opposite corner of the room. And relax. Breathe. You're going to flip your palm towards the floor. You're going to take your fingertips. Draw a circle rainbow up to the ceiling. Reach. Feel that stretch through the side body. Reach up. Reach up. Lift, lift, lift high. Then we're going to take it to the side. Reach back in space. And release. We'll just let that arm swing. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to take my palm. Palm is facing the floor. Rotate that palm towards the ceiling. Going to ease off a little bit. Make sure your tailbone is tucked under. You're going to take that arm, cross the midline. You're sending it to the opposite corner of the room. Drop your chin to your chest. Turn your palm towards the floor again. And then draw a rainbow. Reach up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch through the rib cage. Keep circling. Take your time. Feel the stretch. Take that arm. Reach back in space. Good. Releasing that. Oh. Excellent job. Okay, so we're going to move into a yoga move. You can either have your feet pointed towards the front of your mat. Maybe you don't even have a mat, but that's okay. You can have them slightly out to the side. Got my arms out to the side. Just going to tick-tock. The wall in my way. We're going to feel the glute muscles start to turn on. Try to stick it for a second at the top. And it's always easier to look at the floor than to look at me because I'm moving. So that's not going to help your balance. I'm looking at the floor now too because you guys are making me fall over. Good. Hopefully you can feel those glutes turning on. So balancing star, that's the name of this move. Good, let's try to hold one. Good, breathe. Try the other side. Good, and release. Okay, give that a little shake. Okay, so working on our hips again. So we're just gonna turn our toe out, draw it back in, turn it out, draw it in. Slight bend in that knee, that supporting leg. That'll be comfy for you. Good, we're gonna turn it out, leave it out. Our tummy is turned on. You can slide one foot up your leg. So if you're great at this move, of course, you can go above your knee. So we're thinking either above or below the knee, but not on the knee. We want to protect that knee joint. So I'm going to stay low just because I'm talking and like rubbing your belly and patting your head at the same time. Good, so I've got my arms out to the side. If you need a little bit more help with your balance, just keep your hands in at your heart center. Good. So if you'd like a little bit of a challenge with this, I'm just going to slowly bend towards my knee. Take it back to center. Other way. Center. Still breathing one more time. Good. Bringing the hands into the heart and releasing that leg down. Good. Whew. You know what? Let's insert a little move in the middle of our set there, just to give those legs a little break. So, I'm gonna bring the feet out just slightly. I'm gonna keep my hands at heart center. Just a little tiny squat on up. If that feels good, let's raise the arms up. Good. We're going to squat low. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Let's hold it at the bottom. Good. Now, if you want even more challenge, you're going to lift one heel up, slowly down and back to the floor. Lift one heel, down. And then a quick set. We're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back up and then push the arms away from you. Release, little shake at the bottom. Good. So slight bend in that supporting knee on the other side. I'm going to turn our toe out, draw it back in. Just cleaning out this hip socket. One more time. We're going to leave it rotated out. You decide, below or above the knee. Good. Get your grounding, get your bearings. I'm going to look at the floor. Take your hands at heart center. You can take your arms out to a T. You want that added challenge. Bend towards that bent leg. Back to center. One more time. Good, releasing that foot down. Good. Pedaling those feet out. Excellent job. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick little drink break. Hopefully you brought your water. Take a little breather. Okay, so now we're gonna work on our abdominal muscles here. So this is, think of extended side angle pose from yoga meets dynamic stretching. So we're gonna take our feet out wide, slight bend in one leg. I'm gonna extend one arm up, okay? And you decide, okay? So I can go low or I can stay up high. If I stay up high, it's obviously a little bit easier. Once you start bending through this supporting leg, you're gonna really work this leg. So figure out what feels good for you. So we're gonna reach. Okay, so remember these new stretchers I've got here. Don't reach to the end, full expression of this stretch. Take it easy today. So if you're stretching all the time, we're gonna reach, 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 reach. Hopefully we can still see your face. It's gonna go reach, two, big reach, reach through the fingertips. Think about what's gonna lift you back up. Lift with your side body. Breathe out. Good, nice job. Turning the feet. And I'm gonna drop my hip, reach, keeping that chest open, reach, one, two, big reach, lift with your side abs, lift up, rainbow the fingertips up to the ceiling, lift, 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 up, 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 and slowly lower down. Good. Turning the feet again. So that might be it for you, and you might stay at that level. I'm going to show you two other levels, of course. So let's take this reach. Now I'm going to take my bottom arm. You can see me, sorry, you guys keep right where you are. I'm just going to position myself. So reach. So I'm holding an imaginary stability ball. Reach and hold. Use your side muscles. Breathe out as you lift. Lift up. Good, let's turn the feet all the way to the other side. Add that other arm. There you go. Sorry, I'm just trying to position myself so you can see me. There you go. Reach, active reach. Drop the hip. See, I'm cheating a little bit. There you go. Reach. Lift up toward the ceiling. Up, 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 up. Turning the feet all the way over. Good. So level 3, reach through both arms. I'm going to take the top arm, sweep it in front of your body. Good. Reach back in space. Reach long with your body. Reach, reach, reach. Stay put. I'm going to show you one more thing here. There we go. Okay, we're going to open and close our hand. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release it up. I won't leave you there for a long time. A little shake in the middle. Hopefully that really started to work your glutes, your abdominal muscles. We still have to do the other side. So take it down into that lunge. I'm going to drop my hips, open up my chest, reach through the fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. Still breathing. Take that second arm. lift. Top arm circled around in front of the body. And take that arm, reach it back behind you in space. Big reach to the side. Now you're gonna open and close this hand. We're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach and lift up. Let's bring it down. Shake out. Wonderful. Okay. Bring the feet together. Okay. Actually, I lied. Bring the feet back apart again. So we're going to take one hand on top, one hand on the bottom. We're going to wash the mirror. Flip everything around. Take it the other way. Take it at your own pace. Feeling that stretch through the back, the legs. Let's release that. Okay, one more stretch before we take everything down. Okay, so I still have my feet fairly wide. Now, if you're not interested in an aggressive stretch for the hamstrings, that's fine. You're going to take your hands above the head. Let me do one with you, actually. Reach up. Exhale down. Swan dive. Just going to let the head hang. Release the shoulders. Release the head. And let your head nod. Slight bend in the knees. Strong tummy. Roll up the spine. Good. So that might be it for you in terms of rolling forward. You want a deeper stretch for the hamstrings. You're going to take the feet nice and wide. Actually, we're going to turn the toes in slightly. You're going to take the arms out to the side. Nice strong belly, flat back. Breathe out. Take it halfway down. And you're going to rotate to one side, one hand towards the ceiling, the other hand towards the floor. Still breathing. Let's take the bottom hand, reach for one corner of the room. The back hand reaches for the opposite corner of the room. Taking that front hand back to the floor, top hand to the ceiling. Rotate in space. Take it the other way. One hand to the corner, other hand to the opposite corner of the room. That front hand comes down to the floor, back hand to the ceiling. Rotate on your waist, back to airplane wings. Slight bend in the knees, put your hands on your thighs, round out the back, and slowly roll it up. Still breathing. Okay, so I've made you work a little bit in lots of standing positions. So we're going to take it down to the mat. Okay, so what we're going to do forward fold. Swan dive down to the mat. Take an inhale up. And exhale down. Release. Good. You're going to walk your hands forward, walking your feet back into a downward dog. You're going to tuck your tailbone under, slide your shoulder blades back. You're going to pedal out your feet. Good. Let's bring the knees down towards the mat. Good. And you can still see me, which is great. Good. We're going to come on down to our side. We're going to start this set out with this side bridge. So I'm going to take one elbow, put it directly underneath my shoulder. I'm going to show you the modified version first. So you can have one hand in front for support. You're going to use your side muscles, side obliques. Lift. You can extend one arm up. Of course, if you're more advanced, you already know what to do. You're going to extend your legs out and lift. Keep breathing. Good. Releasing one hand down. Slowly release. Excellent work. Okay. You're going to come on down. Just checking to see that you can see me okay, because I have a very small screen for myself here. Okay. So, what we're going to do, you're going to lift one leg up. I should mention as well, if you're more comfortable with your head on your arm, then you're going to do that. So, okay, so slight bend in that lower leg. Lifting the top leg up. Okay. And what I want you to think about is really reaching with your foot. So pointing the toe, reaching. So imagine you're trying to create some space in your hip socket. So rather than just lifting your leg up, we're reaching our leg long. So reach your leg towards the wall. Reach, reach, reach. And you're going to start to feel some heat here, right? Reach it long. Reach, reach, reach. Okay, lower it down. So I want you to really feel the difference between when we reach and when we release. So try it again. So we're going to reach. Reach until you feel some heat. Reach. Imagine someone's pulling on your leg and you want to go in the other direction. And release. There. So we should feel this now. I'm definitely starting to feel my hips and glutes. Reach. Now we're going to add a little pulse. So we're going to go up, up, up. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Let's bring it in front. You should feel a bit of a stretch. 5. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is point that toe and imagine you're outlining a brick with your toe, just about that size. So I've got my tummy tucked in, hips are stacked. I'm going to bring my foot forward in space, up, back in space, and down. So forward, up, back, and down. 6. Still reaching. Someone's still pulling on your toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, draw that knee back. Whew. Okay, so next move. This is a little maybe tough to get at first, but once you get it, it's very simple. So you're going to take your knee, you're going to send it towards the floor. You're going to circle up towards the ceiling. You're going to reach with your foot and tap that toe back on the mat. So circle the knee towards the floor. Tap, reach, and down. So it should feel pretty nice after we just did that set with the hips. So what this exercise is intended to do, at least the two that we just did, is to really liberate your hips, increase your mobility. Circle down, tap, reach. One more time, circle, tap, reach, and back. Good. So we're going to either send the feet to the corner of the mat, which is easier. You're going to keep your feet in line with the edge of your mat. Okay, so I'm going to kind of keep it somewhere in the middle. Got my tummy drawn in, got my hips stacked. I'm going to try to keep them still. Okay, separating those legs. Okay, I'm going to send one leg forward in space. I'm going to rainbow back to start. Send it forward, rainbow back. Still reaching with that toe. 3, 2, 1. Rainbow back. And bringing those feet together. I'm going to give you a nice stretch after that set. So we're going to roll onto our back. I've got one leg bent. I'm going to draw one knee in slightly. And I'm just going to let that knee fall towards the floor. And I'm turning my head in the opposite direction. Good, so you can even try to draw the knee towards your armpit for a deeper stretch. And just take a minute to breathe into your rib cage. Good, releasing that knee slightly. Draw your belly in, use your belly to draw your hips back towards the mat. Sending that leg long. Let's do the other side, why not? We'll do it while we're here. Taking those arms out to a T again. Crossing one leg, arm across the midline. Grabbing that knee, gently pulling towards the floor. Breathe. See if you can pull that knee up slightly towards your shoulder, your armpit, anything in that area. Breathe deeply. Good, releasing that knee, using your tummy to pull you back down to the earth. Good, let's release that low back. We'll grab onto the knees, just a little bit of a roll. Tuck in here. Good. We're going to take an inhale. On an exhale, you're just going to sit yourself up. Good stuff. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. What you do on one side, what to do on the other. So you choose your head positioning. I like to be propped up. This might be better for you. I've got my feet angled towards the top edge of the mat. Hips are stacked. Okay. So we're just going to try with that reach. So I'm pointing my toe. I know you can't see it. I'm gonna have to play with my camera for the next class, but reach. So really think about this femur bone. We've got a ball and socket joints. You've got the femur bone, the ball. You're pulling it away from the socket of our hip joints. Pull, 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 pull. Pull, 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 pull. Create that heat. And then release. And then pull again. Pull, 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 pull. You know, I really wish I could see more of you, but that's okay. I guess the nice thing about virtual fitness is that you can work out in your pajamas. You don't need to do your hair. Reach and release. Okay, one more time. Really reach this time. Make it a good one. Reach, feel that heat. Somebody's pulling on your toe. You're pulling your body in the opposite direction. Reach, 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 reach. Good. So we're gonna reach and hold and add that pulse at the same time. So reaching that leg long, and you're gonna pulse up. You're gonna go pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that knee in. Little stretch. Feel that? I feel my glute here. There we go. Okay, so remember we drew that little brick last time. So we're going to do the same thing. Reach long, point your toe. We're going to go forward in space, outlining that brick, back and down. Forward in space, up, back, and down. Now I am reaching so hard that my leg is shaking. So that's what you want to be aiming for. Because you can do this with kind of a relaxed leg, but you're really going to get the benefit. Reach, reach, reach. 3, 2, up. And 1, reach. And back. Good. Bring that knee forward. Whew. Good set. So we're going to do our little swoopy move. It doesn't really have a name. So we're going to take the knee down towards the mat, circle it up, reach, and down. Kind of a old dance class stretch. Just open up the hip. Reach. 3, 2, time, reach, and down. Beautiful. So I'm angling my feet towards the front of the mat. If you want more of a challenge, you're in line with the mat. Keeping those hips from rocking. So you know if you start rocking, you want to angle your feet out more. Okay? So separating those feet, tummies turned on. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. I'm gonna exhale to bring my foot forward. Inhale to take it back. I'm trying to draw a really smooth circle. Half circle, I should say. Exhale. Good, almost there. A few more. 3, 2, and taking that back. Good. Drawing those knees in. I'm just going to relax my head down. We're going to roll onto our back. I'm going to show you a modified pigeon because we're going to do, hopefully, if time allows, a full pigeon. But here's what you're going to go back to if that's not available to you. So I'm crossing one leg Cross my knee. I'm just gonna draw my leg in. I'm leaving you there. I'm just gonna turn myself around a bit. How are we doing here? So hopefully you're holding that for me, right? Okay. Good, releasing that down. Take the other foot, cross it across. Opposite leg, reaching in. And just let yourself relax. And releasing those feet down. So if you guys were mic'd, I would ask you whether you wanted to do a little more work or if you wanted to relax for the rest of the class. But usually when I ask this question, everybody wants to do abs. So I'm gonna just go with that because that's usually the answer I get in class. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to keep your rib cage knitted together. So what I mean by that is rather than letting your rib cage pop open like this, we're gonna keep it knitted and tucked in, right? So this is nice and firm. Okay. You either have your feet in or extended. So this might be easier for the guys because women have a better center of gravity, lower center of gravity. So it's easier for women to do it this way. I'm gonna take the arms above the head. Take an inhale, on an exhale, you're gonna peel off the mat. Come up, inhale, and then exhale, reach for the horizon. Inhale to sit tall, and then exhale, put on the brakes. Use your low belly. Breathe out. Take an inhale, and then exhale to peel up the mat. Exhale. Inhale to sit tall, exhale to reach. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale the arms up. Reaching forward. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, draw in the low belly, breathe out. One more time, inhale, keeping the ribcage knitted. Exhale. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to reach. Let's just come up to seated. Good, relaxing those arms. So you can see me better. Okay. So don't worry about what this one looks like. It's just kind of easy. Let your body go with the flow. I'm gonna take one arm back in space behind me, turning the palm to face the front of the room. Exhale, forward, fold your body down and across the midline to reach to the opposite foot. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, the other arm back. You're gonna turn the palm to face the ceiling, reach for the sky. Exhale, fall forward, reach for the opposite foot. Inhale to come tall. Reach back in space. Turn the palm. Reach up tall. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale to come up. One more time, reaching back. Reach up. And then exhale, crossing the midline with that arm. And then coming up. Beautiful. Let's draw the feet together. Sit up nice and tall. Then you're just going to sit forward in space. You're going to turn to face you. Still breathing. Releasing that. Sending our feet forward. Should draw one foot up. Sit up nice and tall. And take opposite hand. Cross it around hugging my knee in. Reaching one arm back. Sit up tall again. Just a nice easy twist, turning your head. Take an inhale. And then exhale a little further into your twist. Good. Bringing the head back first. Squaring the shoulders, squaring up the belly button. Sending that leg back. Drawing the other knee in. Take this arm. Cross it over. Sending one arm back. Sit tall one more time. Take an inhale. Exhale to turn. Inhale and exhale. Turn a little bit more if you can. Bringing the head back. Squaring up those shoulders. Belly button. Good. Releasing those legs. Good. Let's do this stretch one more time. Sitting forward. Good. So we're going to take this to cat-cow. Hold standard. Good. So we're going to come on all fours. I'm going to turn this way. I'm just going to keep holding here for time. Good. Put my hands underneath my shoulders. If this is hard on your wrist, you can make fists. So, good. Rolling at the back. Bringing the crown of the head up. Exhale, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Exhale, pressing through the back. One more time. Exhale, press everything back. Good. We have time for a teeny tiny bit of work left on those abs. So you're going to take opposite hand, opposite knee. You're going to draw everything together as you exhale. Inhale to reach. Oops. Crashing into a wall. Reach. Exhale, draw together. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Reaching long, trying to keep the leg and the arm in line with the rest of the body. Exhale. Inhale to reach. Drawing everything back to center. Give you a little wrist break if you need it. Take that back down. Draw your belly button in towards the spine. Opposite hand, opposite knee on the other side. Draw it together. Exhale. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Reach nice and long. Reach, reach, reach. Turn on the glutes. Turn on the back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Bring that back down. Okay, so we're going to take this to puppy. So I've got my knee in line with my hip. I'm going to walk my hands forward, press my feet into the mat. I'm going to press my hands into the mat and just reach forward with your arms, drawing your shoulder blades up. So you should feel a nice stretch through your back muscles and your shoulders. You guys can keep going. I just want to make sure you can hear me. Here we go. So reach, reach, reach. Good. Walking those hands in. Got one more stretch to end the class. We've got pigeon. So if you remember, if your hips are quite tight, you're going to go on your back to this move where you cross over. Just going to show you really quick. If your hips are okay, no problem. We're going to take it to down dog. Spreading the hands wide, pulling the shoulders up, tucking your tailbone. I'm going to send one foot up in space. I'm going to draw it in towards my opposite elbow. And send your other leg back nice and straight. Pressing into the floor. My tummy is still turned on. I'm going to walk my knee towards the other elbow. Sorry, I should say the same elbow, same side. Okay, if you'd like to walk those hands forward, you can. We'll take a little breather. Good. We're going to walk our hands in towards our shoulders. Draw the belly in. Use your tummy muscles to lift. Good. I'm going to come back into my tabletop. I'm going to come back into my down dog. I'm going to reach the other leg up. Oops, sorry. Reaching high. And sending that knee towards your opposite hand. Good. Sending your other leg back. And then walking those hands forward. Good. Walking those hands in towards your shoulders. Take an inhale, exhale, lift. Draw your knees together. And we're just going to come up to seated. Crossing the knees if you can. You take the head in front. One ear to the opposite shoulder, reach. Feeling that stretch through the shoulder. Release. Drop the head. Reaching the other direction. And back. And we draw the knees in. Send the hands forward in space. We're going to push your heels towards the mat. Exhale, release everything in your body. Take an inhale with a strong tummy, slightly bent knees, slowly roll it up. Take an inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. And then exhale everything back down. Good, shake it out. Okay, well, that's everything for today. So thank you so much for joining me. And we'll be back on Thursday for a muscle conditioning class. And if that's not your thing, there's always more Fusion Flow next week. So hope to see you there. Nice to see some faces now. It's hard to teach when you don't know who you're teaching.